I'm Mr. Hargrave, and this is Everything Wrong with Marvel Strike Force. And I have updates today on the issues that we talked about last week. And I have some new information for you, and there's a new poll. So make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment down below. What's wrong with Marvel Strike Force? And if your suggestion's good enough, who knows? Maybe we'll even get it fixed someday. But who knows? The wheels turn slowly is what I'm finding out here in Marvel Strike Force, which we already knew. But the more insight I get into this process, the more I understand exactly how little time the team has to actually improve the game. It's all gas, no brakes, and very little time is to be had for what can actually be fixed in Marvel Strike Force. So that's why I do this series, to try to curate the easiest fixes, the things that are possible, working together with Community Manager Archangel. Thank you so much if you're checking this out. Thanks for working with me on this stuff and working with this community to try to get some change to Marvel Strike Force. We do have some updates from Community Manager Archangel, but first I do want to call your attention to my Discord server. Make sure you check it out. There's a link down below. Join the Discord server. There's a channel on the server called Everything Wrong with Marvel Strike Force. You can go there and you can get yelled at by me. It's pretty fun. And then, you know, if your suggestion is good enough, if I think that's something that we can actually get done, then I'll put it up here into the Fix MSF Today channel, and then everyone will react to it. Now, if there's not enough reactions on any one of these issues, it is going to get dropped off, and I'm not going to follow up with it, okay? Some of these things on here, like request a cooldown indicator on the selector screen before a battle, it's only got 151 people. I can't push that. I can't do anything with that, okay? You gotta, if you care about stuff, you gotta get on here, you gotta mark it. Now, let me give you the updates. Let me tell you what's going on, and show you another place where you can really make even a bigger difference. And I'm pretty excited about that as well. So a lot of the stuff we talked about last week, a lot of it we have to circle back on. I do want to let you know that the fixes to Raid Sim should be incoming. That's something that we did last week. We talked about that's incoming. That is, in fact, should be incoming. That when you select a Raid Sim, like on a Greek raid, and you go over to the Doom raid, it should stay unselected. So there are some improvements coming to that. That's really cool. I'm also really still pushing to get the Gambit Orbs back. I'm actually very disappointed in how long this has taken. And this is what kind of fills me with apprehension about this whole process, is that it should not be that hard to bring back the Gambit Orbs. I don't know why it's taken, you know, like a month almost to get that to happen. So what happened, if you don't remember, is we had these Gambit raids. Everybody was real upset about them, and everybody was, you know, chit-chattering about that. And many waves of compensation went out. Extra keys went out. Everyone was worried they weren't going to get their bracelet because we're a bunch of grown men worried about our bracelets. That's fine. Own it. It's you. But anyways, you're also worried about that you missed the part when the raids went away, which they went away late, but when they went away, so did the orb. Now, maybe the orb was originally going to have 3 days after the event to allow you time to collect, you know, actually cash in your fragments, but that didn't happen. They went away the day the raid went away. So many people, probably you, but you didn't even know it, have Gambit Orbs, but you didn't get to open them because they went away. And normally they put a message up like, hey, this orb's about to disappear. Open it. Really, they should auto-collect when that happens. But I think they still have it in their head that they might bring the Gambit raids back. They still have all the tags in the game. So, I don't know. I know a lot of people don't want to see that happen. I do. I thought they were cool. I thought they were fun. They were interesting. They were different. I'd happily do them again, but I just want to see the orbs come back. I don't know why it's taken so long. Anyways, we're still talking about it. So there it is. All right. Some updates. Some of them more talked about, some of the more reacted to issues I did push forward, and I did get, we do have this being looked at. We are going to have the team look into auto claiming all of your inbox items when they expire. So right now, if you have an inbox item and you let it expire, it's gone. It's gone forever. You're never getting it back. I propose that we make it so that when your inbox item expires, it auto collects, because why the hell wouldn't it? Like, we're all hoarding our inbox items for this stupid victory blueprint milestone, which is a stupid design anyways. Please just don't steal our inbox items is what I'm basically asking. Don't steal our stuff. Could you not steal our stuff? Seems simple. All right. This was interesting. So we requested to add costumes as avatars. I was told that this cannot happen. The way the game is made right now, this cannot happen. It seems like something very simple, right? Like bringing back the Gambit Orbs. That's probably possible. This is not possible. They have said for whatever reason, technically having more than one avatar per character is not something that can be coded easily. I think that's another misconception people have about this. And God knows I see a lot of misconceptions down on the server. Drop in sometime, have a look at those. Whew. They think that this code is elegant, is pieced together so that they can go in and easily do things. I don't think so. I think they could add more the costumes that we get as avatars. Like you could make your little picture in the game a different picture. But the problem is, here, let me try to show you what I'm talking about. Just for clarity, in case you don't know. So in the game, you can actually edit your avatar. Here we go. Let me grab this here. Here it is. Yeah, there's the screen. So I think that they can't have like more than one per character in here. However they have this coded, it's probably the same picture that shows up on like the roster screen. It's probably like linked together or something. I'm sure they could fix this to unlink that, because ultimately they're just little picture files, right? However, this speaks to what we can and can't do. Yeah, I know developers are right here in my chat and they know that that's a bullshit answer. However, it tells us what they're willing to do. They're not willing to rewrite where they pull these files from or how many of these they get. They're unwilling to break this down because it would take a day or it would take a week. And they are more focused on other things, high priority items. And they are never going to have time to do this unless they hire more developers. They would have to hire a dedicated developer just to do ongoing improvements, bug fixes, things of that nature. And I don't think they're doing that. I don't think that that's feasible. So that's off the table. A lot of things I'm going to shoot down on here, a lot of things that I'm not going to move forward are going to be anything complicated. And sadly, something as stupid as that, something as minor as that, is unfortunately too complicated for this development team to tackle, which is crazy, right? That seems insane, but that's where we're at with Marvel Strike Force. Changing the little picture up here, having more of these than just one per character is too complicated for this development team to handle. So that's a damn shame. It's a damn shame, but we got to know our limitations, right? We got to know what we're dealing with. And if we didn't ask these questions, we wouldn't know. So I'm glad we put that out there, but I'm sorry to say, community, that won't happen unless maybe this rant pisses somebody off and they go do their fucking job. I don't know. Anything's possible. Anything's possible, but maybe not that. Maybe not that far. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just adjust numbers on a spreadsheet. Maybe we'll bring back orbs and maybe we don't. Look, I'm trying not to get too mad. I'm trying not to get too salty, but it's kind of hard when really simple shit takes like a month to get done. It gets a little difficult to remain fair and balanced. All right, I've been told that everyone has complained about visibility of buffs and debuffs. You know, the buff debuff rainbow that goes over the characters is, look, everybody's done it. Everybody's talking about it. And I think that when they do something, like right now we have a big problem where there are phantom buffs and phantom debuffs. Sometimes it looks like someone has evade and sometimes it looks like someone has death proof and they really don't. They don't have evade. It's just a phantom buff. It doesn't exist. Okay, when they look at something like that, I think they have to look at the whole system. And I think that they're going to do a pass on that. So when they do a pass on those phantom buffs and debuffs, I think they're going to maybe look into making it more visible, a better way to display that. One can hope. So that's like what they're willing to do instead of add, costumes as avatars. So, I mean, honestly, I think that's a better use of their time. Honestly, I think that is a better use of their time. Me making, the MCU Wong as my avatar instead of a Wong that looks like a thumb is probably not as important as actually having the game be playable and functional. So yeah, maybe they should focus on that before they do dumb stuff. We have something very special to do about taking other characters out of the premium orb. I'm going to show you that here in a minute. I think it's very cool. I think you're going to like it. We have one request that was taken well, and now they've let us. Another thing we can do is when they let us know they have the technology, we can request that they use this technology in other game modes. So they let us know that they are able to take the players that have 7 stars, like for the Scourges, for the Morgan Le Fay Scourge we just had. They took players who already had 7 yellow stars on Morgan Le Fay, and they removed them from the leaderboard, letting players who did not have 7 stars on Morgan Le Fay get more stars on Morgan. This is great. Do this for Blitz. Please do this for Blitz. I think that is a great suggestion. I love that suggestion. I think hopefully it'll be taken well. We know they can do it. Maybe we can get that. Separate leaderboards for people who already have 7 red stars. And once again, that's going to play into the other thing I was talking about as well, because we moved that issue. Some of these issues I like so much, we're going to take an extra step with them. All right, that's one of them that we've already done this. I'm going to show you how to weigh in on it as well. Okay. I had another note on here because someone was playing games on here. I'm going to remove this now. But anyways, don't play games on here, guys. We're trying to actually get this shit fixed. And I don't need people running through here and throwing weird emotes on here, putting thumbs down on here. Once the request has gotten here, I'm not arguing it. The only thing that's going to get it removed is if it doesn't have enough votes on it. Okay, which we're going to come back and check out next week. So I'm going to give you another week to get in here and get votes on here. I think we want to see over 300, around 400 reactions on these to keep them around, to keep me pressing on these. If they don't have that many votes, then they're going to go away. So you thumbs down it all you want. It's not going away if it gets like 500 people. If 500 people, 600 people want something, then I'm going to press for it because that's what we're doing. We want to do something that's going to benefit the most people. I don't care if you don't understand the value of it. I honestly don't care. If I understand the value of it, then I can communicate it and then maybe it'll get done. All right, before we move on, let me just go ahead and these are some direct updates from Community Manager Archangel. I did want to read these to you verbatim. So we are trying to have the event campaign energy cap raised from over 100. We're not going to get it to happen for the Viv Vision event coming up. Just wanted to let you know that it's not going to happen. It is still very much on the table for campaigns that come after, but we can't get the approval in for Viv Vision. So when you see the Viv Vision campaign, the damn energy cap is still going to be set at 100. I'm sorry, we couldn't get it done in time. I'll keep pressing on it. Request to bring back the Gambit Orbs. I'm going to get enough. Now I've already complained. I've ranted and raved about it. I might even, what I would love to do by the time this video hits YouTube is maybe the information will come in tonight. I don't know. I can pin it right down at the bottom of this video and let you know the update on the Gambit Orbs. But as of the filming of this video, I don't have the update, but the update should be coming soon. It's taken too long. People are already bored of this issue. Bring it back, please. And then, I wanted to let you know, I think I already did this clearly. We cannot have costumes as avatars. It's a technical issue that they could fix it. They don't want to spend the time on it. It's not important. Other things are more important. It makes sense. It's fine. It's fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. They make so much money. You could hire someone to do dumb stuff like this, to do little quality of life improvements, to fix bugs. I don't know. I'm going to try not to get into it. Anyways, you know what? The developers that work on the game are frustrated too. I'm sure they would like to have that guy. I'm sure they don't like to shut down everything they're doing. Hey, I'm making this really cool character and I'm bug checking and I'm making sure all the abilities don't work. What's that? I have to bring back the Gambit Orbs? I don't want to do that. I'm busy. So I get it. I wouldn't want to go back and fix shit that was broken either. Or things that people don't like. Oh, they want the event campaign energy? But I came up with that system and it's perfect. I'm moving on. I'm building new levels. I got to make this Cosmic Crucible thing look like crap. I'm busy. Anyways, and then yes, requesting to do something about visibility on buffs, debuffs. It's constantly being asked for. There's no reason for me to go on about it. Literally, the community can't shut up. It is full broken. I think at this point, it is good to know that developers do know that the way buffs and debuffs are displaying with the phantom buffs, with the phantom debuffs, and just the way that you can't tell what the hell is going on anymore is full broken. And we do need a new system for that. We need some better way to display this. Maybe buffs up top, debuffs down bottom. I don't know. Some kind of new system needs to be developed. I'm not here to figure out that new system. I'm just here to bitch and complain. Speaking of bitching and complaining, the best way that I've found to get people to react to this stuff, I know that Discord's boring. You might just come here to check that out. What I would implore you to do, the best thing for you to do, go do it as soon as this video is over. Go to the community section of my YouTube page. Scroll down and you will find 2 issues here that we're voting on. This is the best way to get this stuff done. They don't want to do this. They don't want to raise the camp on event energy. But when I can show them that 1,300 people have all clicked this little button down here, that gets stuff to happen that they don't want to do. So the issues that I feel most passionately about, that I feel we all can feel most passionately about, I'm going to be putting them on here. Usually just 2 of them at a time so that I can really clearly show, look, most people want this to happen. But at the same time, it's not like we're not going to do the second one either. We get to show them both, but it's just a really good way to really easily get a lot of community interaction, because my Discord server is not that big. My YouTube channel, there's 10,000 of you out there. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Let's keep that number going up and let's keep working for this change. The issue that I'm proposing this week, and as of 9 hours ago, already has 628 votes on it. What farmability change would you like to see more in Marvel Strike Force? And the 2 that I'm proposing, the 2 easiest things. Now I know I've seen all the comments on this already. People are already getting on my ass about this. They're like, this doesn't fix farmability for me, blah, blah, blah. Look, I know. Baby steps, okay? Have you seen these guys? All right, do you know how slowly this shit goes? So we're just trying little things, okay? These things I think are harmless. Just, look, I know a lot of characters need to come out of the premium orb. Let's start with Wolverine. Let's get Wolverine out of there. Can we agree to that? And I think that the leading vote here, I think the Gravediggers are smart as hell because they know which one is more important. Having a separate leaderboards in Blitz for people who already have 7 stars. This would be a huge advancement to farmability for new players because they're putting more and more characters into Blitzes than new characters need. Get the people who have 7 stars off of these leaderboards and let new players take advantage of these Blitzes the way that it should be designed to work so that they can actually, be engaged by this game and keep playing this game. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for checking out Everything Wrong with Marvel Strike Force. Thank you for participating on the Discord server. And thank you for participating on the YouTube channel. Definitely go over to this community tab. We're going to try to get one of these up here like every other week. We'll try to get a poll on here to get a whole lot of reactions on and really push for this. Because they don't want to have separate leaderboards for people who have 7 stars. But we know they can do it. You can trust me on that. I'm Mr. Hartgrave. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, and Gravediggers, keep digging.